Good afternoon, everyone. This is Jared Rand, and welcome to the 3 p.m. Eastern, November 12, 2018, Global Guided Meditation Call. We have some disturbances going on the planet. We have we have some fires in California. And the attempt to turn California into a desert and destroy the food production supply there is why that's taking place, and also the fact that the air is so dry in California that usually the moisture comes off the ocean and then it rolls around and comes in as precipitation. But since the air is so dry, the air rolls around, precipitation comes in off the ocean, and then it just dissipates because there's just not enough moisture. The air is so absolutely dry, it just dissipates the moisture coming in off the ocean, dries it out. So, and obviously we are looking at shifting the planet into a healthy environment. And there are a lot of environmental things happening on the planet that a lot of people just aren't aware of because there's so much happening. And when we look at the forest, for instance, like in Peru, they're out there, 170,000 acres of forest just to mine for gold. Silly. It's absolutely silly. And we have, the situation with the phytoplankton in the oceans. We have a situation with our ozone layer, which is pretty much gone. And see, all these things kind of connect, play a role in the transition of the planet, because as the planet does a little shaking and baking, things will be sloshed around and things will happen. And then once that settles down, we will have, our new magnetosphere and new ozone will form, and we can we could regenerate the ozone layer. That's not a big deal. That can be done. So these are just avenues that we can look at and be able to tell where we should concentrate our eternal love. Where on this little planet do we direct it? Well, obviously, we would like to see this continent and all the continents on the planet, China, Russia, all of them be out of harm's way and to flourish and expand and grow and be healthy and peaceful. So, in today's meditation, we're going to address the wildfires in California. And what we're going to do is we're going to concentrate on generating moisture. And you go far enough down, there's a lot of water beneath the surface, in layers beneath the surface of the planet. In fact, there's more water under the ground, so to speak, than there is above the ground. So we're going to, with the help of GAIA, we're going to draw water from the underground oceans up. We're going to have it evaporate up into the atmosphere, which will then moisten the air enough, and it will degrade the dryness and the dry air over California. Then what we're going to do is we're going to bring in major moisture on 2 levels off of the ocean, all the way up the length of California on the West Coast. We're going to visualize that. We're going to engage it so that we create a sandwich effect on the dry air. And eventually the moisture will take over, the dry air will dissipate, it won't be able to stay in its completeness, and it will be dissipated, and then the rain will come in. Because usually the normal setup is that the rain would come in and douse the fires. Years and years ago, that's how it happened on the planet. But since so much manipulating and causing, imbalance in nature has created these problems on the planet. Obviously, we have a lot going on in the solar system, so there's a lot of puzzle pieces that are in play here that are snapping into place. So it's important to understand that we're using our divinity, our divine energy, to send a blanket over California of moisture and under California of moisture. And then we're going to generate the moisture so that we can eliminate these wildfires, period. So that the water, that the land can finally become saturated and soaked. And we're done with it. We're done with the fires. And GAIA, and helping as an ascended master, will assist us in doing this. And we will witness a pinkish golden white mist that will descend on to that area. And that's where we're going to do our concentrating of deep eternal love. No animosity, no negativity, no anger, no aggression, no hate, no cynicism, no judgment. Pieces that can derail us. So our intent must be pure and of deep eternal love for this living planet. So if you will, go to your place where you will not be interrupted and relax. Just remember, in the moment, you are floating in the moment. You are concentrating on generating your deep eternal love to assist another being, GAIA, Terra Christa. And relax. All the negatives, anything that you're carrying, anything that you've picked up, fall away. There's nothing for that goop to stick to. It's gone. And as I talk, what you're going to want to do is breathe. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. As you inhale, you hold at 1001, 1002, 1003. Exhale through the mouth. You want to do this about 6 times. And as you do, you're breathing in divine positive energy. And this divine positive energy is all that there really is. It is the power. It is the God-man. It is each and every one of you. Collectively, the more of us that come together in unification, the more intense and the more powerful it becomes. This is where we're migrating to. divine positive energy is pure, deep, deep, deep eternal love. You can feel it pulsating inside you, deeply inside of you, especially in the heart-mind, the center of your chest. As you breathe out, you're breathing out doubt, lack of faith, lack of confidence. You're breathing out any pessimism, negativity, judgment, selfishness, greed. All of those are being expelled from you. They serve you no good. They serve you no higher purpose. Therefore, they are not needed. Let them go. It is imperative that we're as pure as we possibly can be to affect this change out there in California. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go in through the heart, mind, center of the chest. Feel yourself sink right in, blend, and go in deep and up, deep and up, deep and up. And as we do, we immediately start to find ourselves completely encased in a perfect sphere of the golden white pink light of prime source creator God's deep, deep eternal love. Archangel Raphael's green emerald healing flaming light, the purple transmuting flame, the violet ray, and the white fire. The white fire literally intensifies all that we are. It's like a super boost, super energy from the very heart of Source Creator. We can turn it up as high as we want. We are completely protected. The only thing that can penetrate our sphere is deep eternal love. Arm in arm, hand in hand, we form our circle and we begin to float up very softly, easily above the planet. And as we do this, we call upon all of the light beings of deep, deep eternal love and from deep, deep eternal love. All the light beings from all dimensions, all galaxies, all universes, all solar systems, all existence. Join us in this meditation. We call upon the archangels, the seraph and cherubim, and the archetypes. We call upon them to join us in this meditation of deep eternal love from deep eternal love. We call upon all the angels of deep eternal love from deep eternal love to join us in this meditation. We call upon all of our loved ones who have passed over, not only in this life, but all lives that we have existed, inhabited, of deep eternal love from deep eternal love to join us in this meditation. We call upon all of those from inner earth and hollow earth of deep eternal love from deep eternal love to join us in this meditation. We call upon all the galactics, the benevolence in our system who are aiding us in transitioning to complete freedom of our enslavement of deep eternal love from deep eternal love to join us in this meditation. We call upon fairies, sprites, gnomes, unicorn, Pegasus, the elves, all to join us in this meditation of deep eternal love and from deep eternal love. We call upon all of the ascended masters eternal love, from deep eternal love, to join us in this meditation. We see our meditative sphere. It is completely humming in perfect harmony with all of the meditations that we have performed in this year. In perpetual motion, it is literally humming at a very high frequency of deep eternal love and perfect peace. We feel the rain come over our heads, very softly start to saturate our crown, and it literally flows down our bodies all the way down to the tips of our toes, the bottoms of our feet. We feel this deep, penetrating warmth of compassion and deep eternal love and understanding and caring and nurturing, of mothering and fathering. We are imbued as direct lines of the highest divinity to enact this cleansing of California. And as we witness this, we begin to release with GAIA moisture from the deepest underground water areas, moving it up to the surface, to the ground level, and pulling the moisture from the ocean and bringing it up and around and over, and eliminating the dry air over the country, over California. We watch as the particles of plasma energy form as the water and literally sandwich California in between, from below and from above. We squeeze the dryness out of the atmosphere and replace it with moisture. Watch this, we're viewing it as it's taking place with our heart minds. And we're viewing this with deep, deep, eternal love, total peace, total joy and bliss. As GAIA sustains us, so shall we sustain her. And we look at it flow and watch it change. And as we engage this, it will run exponentially and engage eternally. So it will bring balance back to that area of the country. And the ripple effect is of deep eternal love for the entire planet. We watch it, and just like architects, just like sculptors and designers, we form it, we move the energy, we allow it to penetrate, we infuse it with our deep eternal love. We infuse the ground, we infuse the people, we infuse all life in that part of the country. And we just literally saturate the atmosphere with deep, everlasting, eternal love. I will join you in the meditation, and I'll return to close us out. energy will continue to consume the dryness of the atmosphere and replace it with high, intense moisture, so that this wildfire, once and for all, will be extinguished permanently. And whenever one is either naturally started or artificially started, it will begin to terminate. And we do this with the deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love. Deepest, deepest eternal love. We watch as it progresses, as the alchemy of the moisture overtakes the dryness. We'll be having I will be on I guess you can call it, I'll be on a call with, it's a radio show called Ground Control Command, and it will be this Thursday. And when I get the particulars, I'll let everybody know. And basically, it's going to be me talking about the meditation so that we can reach out to more and more people all over the planet. So I'm going to be doing as many of these radio shows as I can to get the word out more and more so we can hit that 3 million mark and get as many people as we can participating in these meditations. It's an all-out effort, no bars pulled or held, so that we can continually increase the numbers of humans participating in this meditation. It is absolutely paramount that we continually expand and continually grow to the point where we start making a major, major impact on this solar system and this universe. So, another thing I'd like to share is that I am totally honored to participate and humbled in this meditation with all of you. It is a glorious gift for me to be able to perform with you this meditation every day. It fills me with the greatest peace and joy and love I can possibly desire or experience. And I honor and love and respect each and every single one of you. And with our Prime Source Creator God, through all of us, sending each other great and deep eternal love, total peace and prosperity, happiness, joy, and bliss for every single inhabitant of this planet, no matter who they are or what they are, no matter what they look like, no matter how they live, all of them, every single